Welcome to Glorious Botafogo, your number one source of Botafogo news in English and in heroic fashion. Really, just what a performance by Botafogo tonight. It was like the final, the Libertadores final of 2024, playing with a man down since the first half. This time, around the 24th minute of the first half, Jair got a red card. And then, just like the Libertadores, Botafogo scored at the 37th minute. And the Libertadores was 35th, I believe. But Igor Jesus scored in the 37th minute of the first half. And Botafogo held on to the result. We had a goal to sell out by Arthur. But Botafogo is through to the round of 16 of the Libertadores and kind of saves the year. What we did today at the Nilton Santos saved the year. If we had lost today, it would have really just destroyed what we wanted to do for the rest of the year, which is win the Libertadores again. But today we made it happen. And let me tell you something. What Igor Jesus did today at the Nilton Santos Stadium is a performance to cherish, is a performance to remember, is a performance to tell your grandkids about. What Igor Jesus did today at the Nilton Santos was nothing more than spectacular. It was a 10 out of 10 performance by Igor Jesus, man of the match, whatever. Today, he is the best player in this team. Today, he's the best player. There is nothing else to say about Igor Jesus' performance tonight other than it was perfect. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Unbelievable match. Unbelievable match by Igor Jesus. Unbelievable. Other players did exceptional. I mean, let's put Igor Jesus in his own corner, right? Let's put him there. Igor Jesus, 10 out of 10. Good job. So let's talk about the other mortals of the team. Chinho, what a defensive performance tonight. Oh my God. Vitinho finally showed why Botafogo signed him. Incredible performance. Alan in the second half, when he came in the second half, what a performance by Alan again. Incredible. Let me talk real quick about Marlon Freitas. In the context of an individual performance, not so great. It was obviously he had his moments, right? He cleared some balls, he challenged and everything. But what he did when Jair was sent off, where he once again got everybody in the middle of the pitch, everybody circled up, and in the interview, the post-match interview, he said, I said it that we are going to do it again. We are going to play it again. And that they did. He might not have had a great individual performance, but in leadership, Marlon Freitas, again, legendary. Legendary, man. Alexander Barbosa, great match today. John, great match today. Arthur had an excellent game today. Lots of dribbling, lots of skill moves, difficult shots, great shots that made the Laú keeper that much more, made his life that much more difficult. Savarino. Oh my goodness. Savarino returned from injury today and did what he did in that pitch while he still had the legs to run. And he gave the assist to Igor Jesus. Unbelievable performance by Savarino today. I mean, it's hard not to say, let's just say this. To me, the worst performance on the pitch today was by Cuiabán. I think Cuiabán had the worst performance. He missed an opportunity right in front of goal. It was a cross. It went through everybody, and he trapped it in his chest. The ball went down, kind of escaped it from him. He tried to toe poke it with his right foot, and then he came out for Alain, and then the whole thing changed. Just absolutely, man. It's just beautiful performance. I don't know what else to say apart from beautiful performance. Man, if there's one thing that will make me upset or not upset, The one thing that's going to make me sad about today is that I know that after today's performance, after today's match, I know that there's no way Igor Jesus will stay at Botafogo. Whoever saw what happened today at the Nilton Santos, whether it's Arsenal, whether it's Fulham, whether it's Nottingham Forest, whether it's Tottenham, Igor Jesus is going to the Premier League. I have no doubts about that. Or not even the Premier League. He's going to go to Europe because the way that he performed tonight, he can play at any European team. Any. And Ancelotti, that was the new Brazilian national team manager, Carlo Ancelotti, he was at the Nilton Santos tonight, and he saw what Igor Jesus did, and I know that he regrets not calling Igor Jesus to the national team. My God, just what an overall legendary performance at the Nilton Santos tonight by Botafogo. I need to commend Paiva when it's time to tell him what he's doing wrong. We will do that. I will do that. And when it's time to give him props, I will do that. And all the props to Renato Paiva today. What a ballsy performance as a manager. After the first substitution with Alan, I felt like he could have changed a few more things, and that he kind of took a little too long. There were some players in that you could see visibly they could not. He didn't have any more legs to run, like was Alex Telles. But Renato Paiva with a very ballsy attitude, and I gotta give it to him. What a performance on the management side, on the tactical side by our manager, Renato Paiva. Great performance as well. Everybody, man, 10 out of 10 tonight. If you got in here so far, please leave a like. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel or follow me if you're watching this on X. On X, I just reached 6,000 followers. So thank you so much for all of that. And on YouTube, we're still inching closer and closer and closer to 2,000 subs on YouTube. So thank you so much for that. And a little bit of transfer news, which is an update from the last video that I just recorded, and then we'll end the video. Cristiano Ronaldo, according to the Brazilian press, and the guy that gave out this information, his track record is more of him being wrong than him being right. But however, he said that John Textor has offered Cristiano Ronaldo an insane lump sum of money that comes in as a percentage of Eagle football. So John Textor wants Cristiano Ronaldo to become a partner at the corporate level at Eagle football and give him a percentage of the whole entire thing, which is an insane amount of money. It's more money than what he earns in the Saudi league, just for you to have an idea of how much money that is, which is an absurd amount of money. So that would include Cristiano Ronaldo playing for Botafogo at the World Cup of Clubs, and for Cristiano Ronaldo to play at Botafogo for the remainder of the season. So he would have to transfer to Brazil. So we will see what will happen with that. I can only hope and I can only dream.